Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, just having a little conversation with Mr. Aries. He's going to let me do Sag and then we'll head out again. Sag, what do we have here? The central topic is Four of Cups. Somebody's blue, somebody's sad, somebody's blue over you. Ace of Wands crosses it. This feels like we've got a person who's feeling like they missed the opportunity. Maybe somebody else got the inspiration before they did. Maybe this is about someone who's attracted to Sag, but they didn't ask Sag out. Maybe this is somebody who feels like Sag outdid them. Let's say this is in the workplace, or let's say this is a character who had this spark of an idea, but unfortunately it wasn't original because Sag already was rocking that idea. Not everything has to be about love and romance, but I will say we definitely have somebody that is feeling disappointed, feeling like they lost the opportunity because the opportunity already passed them by. They know what they lost, which is Sag. I mean, with that Ace of Wands, that's Sag all day. They could be a water sign, could be a divine masculine. Good strong Aries energy. Again, I have two storylines running in my head right now that we either have a workplace story where Sag might be like tapped by the big boss, be like, wow, Sag, love what you did here. This is awesome. And this other person's like, why didn't I say that? I was thinking it, but Sag got the words out first at the office meeting. And now they're a rock star. And why didn't I say something? The other storyline is that Sag is quite possibly either just shining really, really freaking bright right now, and somebody realizes they either said something or did something or didn't do or say something that they wish they had because Sag is really attractive to them now. And it almost feels like they didn't see what Sag was when they should have. Let's see if we can nail down which of those two storylines it is. Seven of Pentacles upright, Six of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles upright. A lot of time has passed. A lot of time that they've been brewing and stewing on this, and it doesn't make them feel any better. In fact, they're getting more disappointed, a little more bitter the more time passes because they feel like they really messed this up by not taking the initiative. They should have spoken up. They should have acted. Again, what does that mean in regards to Sag? Nine of Pentacles. At one point in time, Sag was single. At one point in time, Sag was present. Queen of Wands. I do think that this person was attracted to Sag is what it's starting to look like, and they didn't do anything. Seven of Wands sideways, Queen of Cups upright. They may have been thinking about some other person, like debating, who should I ask out? And now I'm thinking Sag might be with an emperor, and they're like, oh my God, that could have been me. So whoever this person is, that Four of Cups person who is so bummed right now, they know that if they were trying to decide between the hottie that is Sag, who was single, who was maybe even giving them some flirtation signals, and they didn't act on it because they were like, I don't know. I might still want to chase a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, a Queen of Cups is awesome too, but in this deck, she is pouring her cup into her own little bathtub here. So I doubt she was interested in them, but they might have been still saying, well, I'm still kind of hung up on this Queen of Cups. I'm not really sure. I mean, that Sag is really hot. Maybe Sag even was like, giving them the hints, like, I'm single, I'm available, but they didn't ask Sag out because they were still either tangled up over this person, this Queen of Cups. It was definitely like they picked wrong. I mean, to put it simply, they chose wrong, and they really know that right now. This is not a great energy. This is not a happy energy. Let me look at what's the past situation here? The Moon, the Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, they just couldn't figure out what to do. They couldn't picture which route should I take. So they wanted to really slow walk stuff. All the time that they had to ask Sag out, they didn't, because it was like they were still not sure what they wanted to do with that Queen of Cups. Or maybe they were waiting on the Queen of Cups to give them some kind of signal. What was their deal with the Queen of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they might have wanted some new beginning with her. So they basically they completely wasted their opportunity to maybe be with Sag in this storyline. Okay, what's the crowning thought on this? Four of Wands. Now, if only they could have Sag back. If only Sag could be theirs. Can we just talk about Sag for a second? Because this is all through their lens, right? But I kind of only want to look at Sag right now. Where's Saggy at? Just because somebody's all boohooing over why didn't I go for Sag? Oh my God, they would have been a great partner. I don't know. Wow. Sag is like, thank you, no thank you. Step back, step off. You didn't offer me anything then. I don't need your offers now. I think Sag, I'm not saying that Sag is wounded by this person's lack of pursuit of them. I just think Sag is like, don't need it, don't want it, not interested. It really feels like Sag is absolutely step back. We got a Six of Swords upright. We got the Two of Coins upright. Yeah, I do not see anything happening here. Sag has moved on. Sag is possibly, they could be dating somebody or will be dating somebody that's like, they don't grind gears with in a negative way, but somebody who like just lights up their world, somebody that is exciting, somebody that either Sag is going to be dating somebody like that, where it's like they bring out some other, I'm picturing somebody who really likes intense like heavy metal music, somebody who maybe has like gauges or something in their ears, or Sag has like a bit of a hard rocker vibe to them, and whomever, but still a spiritual vibe too, like hardcore hard rock, but like also like really sensitive. And this person could be like they look like a badass, but they seem like they've also got this really wonderful, like sensitive, deeply intelligent side to them. Like they're two different halves, and it really appeals to the two different halves of Sagittarius also. That's seemingly who Sag is starting to mesh better with, and I feel like it's a divine counterpart. I feel like this person of the past kind of comes across as a bit of a dish rag. Like they couldn't make a decision. They knew that Sag was, a Queen of Wands, but I don't know. Now that Sag is gone, now oh gosh, I should have married them. And I just think that Sag is maybe even unattracted to that energy because they don't want this person coming toward them for any reason at all. They kind of, in this, Sag is saying, like, I moved on from a lot of things. Anybody that just doesn't know that I'm interesting or can't decide between me and somebody else isn't who I'd want to be with anyway. I'd rather be with someone who is intriguing and can't wait to hear my thoughts on something and wants to argue and talk to me and engage with me. I want somebody that's just a little bit more push and pull with me. Two of Cups. Sag is definitely going to end up in a much better relationship with somebody that matches them. I'm so sorry to sound so rude, but I don't think this person of the past was exciting enough for Sag. I feel like they want somebody who's a little bit more badass and sweetheart all rolled into one, sweet and salty. They want somebody with an edge, but also like with this profound spirituality. They don't want somebody that's just kind of unmoved to make a decision. Like they'd rather have somebody that loves them really hard, just like, it's all about you, Sag. I feel all these emotions, and I know sometimes we're going to fight, but man, we're going to also fight it out so that we get stuff smoothed out, so that we stay together, because I'm always going to fight for us. Even if we're having a bad day, we're going to figure it out. We'll go through the rough stuff, the tough things in life. We'll cry, we'll have runny, snotty noses together, but I'm going to love you. Like that kind of feels more like what Sag wants, instead of somebody who couldn't make a decision. It just feels more like real. We have a Five of Swords, and I have to say, whoever this person is, they could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I think they could have a certain like pirate look to them. But I keep feeling like who Sag ends up with is not a perfect angel. I keep feeling like Sag is going to end up with like a bit of a rocker, maybe a bit of a pirate, maybe somebody who like rides a motorcycle, somebody who looks pretty like intimidating in some respects. But they would defend this connection, and I do not think that they're going to like this ex still. It's not even an ex. This is somebody that didn't ever step into a connection with Sag, but I feel like they're not going to want that person around. I almost think in a weird way, they would be like, wait a second, you mean this person, they had a chance to ask you out and they didn't? That's freaking insulting. You're the best, sexiest thing ever. That fool has no good taste whatsoever. Like, they may be indignant that somebody isn't trying to get Sag back, or they didn't try to date Sag, even though I don't think they'd be having any of it if they this individual did try to come towards Sag. This just looks like someone who's going to be a real like protector, a real I don't know. They've got a bit of a mouth on them. But this is the lover that I think is a right match for Sag in this story. Please remember, it's about a very specific fictional character who's got a certain flavor of character that I think they like. 7 of Swords. I have to say, this 7 of Swords is less about like lying and running away and more about the confusion. You notice how we can't actually read this script. It almost comes across to me more like, if anything, Sag is going to be aware that they really weren't on the same page as this person who didn't move toward them. I kind of think that that's the biggest component of this. You know, somebody, I don't even know if this person would have ever moved towards Sag, is the truth of it. Maybe they always are going to be the person who sits and is like, man, yeah, I should have gone for that amazing Sag. Sag might be like, they wouldn't have ever come toward me. They can't play like they're disappointed now, because in truth, if 100 years passed, they still wouldn't have made a move in my direction. They didn't really understand me. And honestly, I'm not sure I understand that person either. I think Sag matches way better with their pirate, with their 2 of Cups pirate. How is Sag meeting their 2 of Cups pirate? 7 of Pentacles. This is, you notice that we've got all these dice here. I don't know if somebody's going to be, keep getting like a maybe a Renaissance thing, but kind of like a bar environment. Maybe there's some kind of like, dice game, poker night, some kind of a party scenario going on. But it just feels like, I don't know. I think Sag either has a more creative, come here, baby, a more creative, more fun environment that they socialize in. And they take a bit of a chance on getting to know whoever this person is. It's like, okay, you could be bad news, in which case I'm going to boogie out if I don't think that you're somebody that, makes good decisions. On the other hand, you could be this, like the guy in the black leather jacket with a heart of gold. I don't judge people on their looks. I'm going to take a chance on you and see how this goes. And over time, if we develop, a friendship, over time, let me just see, because I know that somebody who can't make a decision about me is definitely not of interest to me. So I'd rather have somebody who's all about me, and then I get to know them and see who they are. I just feel like whoever this person is that Sag matches with, I don't feel like they're squeaky clean. I feel like they've got a little bit of, I do feel like they're a defender, and I do feel like they have like unconventional like tastes and stuff, but they're absolutely dedicated. They're loving, but it would be like, okay, so I'm just going to take a chance on getting to know whoever this person is and see, are they the real deal? Are they somebody I could really see myself with? I think Sag takes time to get to know this person. Yeah, we got a 6 of Pentacles, and it's like, think and look again. I think there's something about that, that third eye. Somebody could have luminous eyes. Sag could have really gorgeous eyes. They may do like the waterline, kind of like Egyptian style, makeup application. But I think Sag knows, this pirate person. Give me my pirate. Give me somebody who's maybe got a sharp mouth once in a while, but at the same time, they're a protector and they're a lover, and there's somebody who's pretty sure about what they want. I prefer that over someone who I can't even understand why they couldn't make a decision about whether or not they would want to pursue me. I like the fact that I think Sag is going to recognize that they are, somebody who doesn't maybe come across as super polished. At least you're getting the real them. So you got, you cuss like a pirate and all the wrong moments. I don't care. I know you're also true. I know that that's the real you I'm meeting. I just feel like Sag has an authentic kind of like diamond in the rough kind of partnership on the horizon for themselves, which I think suits them so much better than that person that never came toward them. What happens with the person that never came toward them? We got a 10 of Pentacles sideways. It's like they're always thinking about what could have been but wasn't, what they would have given to Sag, but they never got around to it. 8 of Pentacles sideways. All I see is procrastination, never quite getting around to doing anything, never quite getting around to making changes, never quite getting around to reaching out. It'll always be like Sag is the fantasy person that they never ended up with. And last topic here, just in regards to Saggy's pirate person, as I'm calling them. The universe says Ace of Pentacles, and we got the Karma card, the Judgment, the Karma card. I feel like this person's going to eclipse what Sag might have expected. Like they're going to be so much better. I think Sag is going to be like, I found my person. I found a person that, at first glance, maybe they seem like, they're pretty badass, but man, they're the love of my life. This is my person. There's something here about like, I think Sag is going to be kind of like given the chance to be with a person that would really genuinely match their own sweetheart also. I don't know. This feels like a totally different kind of relationship than one Sag has ever dreamed of being in. Hi, baby. You were such a good boy. You want to go now? Come on, we'll get going. Thank you, guys. My baby is here. He said I could have a few minutes to do a Sag story, and he showed up right when he decided the story needs to end. So lots of love. Thanks, Saggies. Bye.